Wonderful story. Got into business in 1997. I had a friend who worked for IndyMac Bank. There was a prior colleague of his, and they were looking for account executives for IndyMac Bank on the East Coast. And I got a call from a friend of mine that introduced me to this guy who was the new president of IndyMac Bank, and got on the phone with him for an hour one night. 1997. The next day, he faxed me with a job offer to be an account executive for IndyMac Bank, selling mortgage products. Once I got in the business, a couple months later, IndyMac came out with this program called EMITS, Electronic Mortgage Information and Transaction System. Was like one of the first automated underwriting systems for sort of non-QM or subprime loans back then. For some reason, I latched onto this technology and learned it really well. And my business just shot up as an account executive. And I had prior management experience from another industry, the tire and auto industry. Within a year, I was promoted into a management role. I was a manager of the East Coast. At one point, I managed all the remote account executives for the company. It was fantastic. I just learned a lot about the business and that for those first couple of years. And I parlayed that experience into 3 other jobs. After IndyMac, I went to Royal Bank of Canada, spent a couple of years there, 2.5, 3 years there, helped build their wholesale mortgage company. And then I had a fortunate opportunity to work for Citibank and help start and launch their new home equity division, which was awesome up until it wasn't. It was great. I ended up having 350 salespeople who ran the business east of the Mississippi, had about a $19 billion business, and it all crashed in 2009. Like, we were the Big Short. We did all the junior liens for the people in the movie. Overvalued properties, we did the junior liens, and so that all crashed and burned. So fast forward, I left the industry for a couple of years, tried to do some other things. Wrote my first book, which we talked about, My Back Nine. Then I came back into the industry as a recruiter because I realized the industry had changed and I needed to figure out what I was good at. So I came into recruiting, worked for an organization for about 3 years, and then started my own company 8 years ago, Affinity Search Group. And that's what I'm doing now. That's Reader's Digest.